Hello, this is Damian Tinsley with MVIT Sol, and today is another tech tip. Today we're going to be going over what's called a UPS, or its actually acronym is Uninterrupted Power Supply. Um, Basically, today's tech tip comes from a few of my users who have a little bit of confusion about some of the different power strips and all that. There's basically two basic levels of protecting your computer. And that is a surge protector, and then that is, of course, the UPS, the uninterrupted power supply. Um, just as kind of a little note, if you are having to set up a computer and you have a wall outlet that, of course, only has two plugs and you're needing more than one, if you run down to the store like Walmart or whatever and you pick up a $5 power bar, it's not a surge protector. I can assure you of that. That's just basically it multiplies one plug into, say, five or six power plugs. That's not going to save you from power surges, lightning strike hitting the transformer down the street or anything like that. Your computer power supply or even its components will fry. So do remember when you are buying a power surge protector, if one, it's not going to cost $5, and check to see how much it protects you off of it. As long as it actually basically is from a reputable company and it's not a $5.99 deal, you are getting at least a good surge protector. So check the rating on the back of the box. You don't even need to be a pro at it. As long as it has one, you'll have some level of protection. The next level of protection that's even greater from brownouts and other power issues is actually UPS. On any server that we install, we're going to insist on having a UPS because if the power does go out, the server's just not going to off. It's going to stay on. It's going to make a horrendous beeping sound letting you know, hey, I'm on battery. You can go ahead onto the server, safely shut it down, and when the power comes back up, you can be assured that you did not lose any critical data. But the same level of protection that can be used on the servers can be rather, well, I'm not going to say dirt cheap, but for a reasonable price be given to engineers, office managers, accountants, anyone that could be in the middle of doing work that actually is critical. While I do tell people like that hit Control S, save often, save, 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 still having a UPS when that power outage or even just a simple brownout, which is you've probably seen it before when if you have the old-fashioned light bulbs, it goes from kind of being nicely brightly lit to kind of a dull, barely on, and of course your electronics are shutting off. And brownouts are on a lot of ways worse than just a blackout because it's getting some power and that can also destroy your components. Well, with the UPS, you don't have to worry about brownouts or surges or a lot of that. I mean, it still could get through, but these devices are going to absorb the shock of massive amount of power, and it's going to keep a steady flow of exacting voltage going into your different devices, giving you up to an hour, sometimes even 2 hours, depending on how many devices and how much draw is coming from them. There are, of course, very cheap ones like this one right here, that's going to be bare bones. You're going to get like 2 minutes to shut down your computer. To the more high-end ones that are more meant for servers or could potentially run your computer for an hour or two. You can also install these devices on things like your Charter, Spectrum modem, AT&T, and all that, and keep your internet up as long as the power outage is not affecting the internet to basically those junctions. If it's just your building, then you still have internet, of course. If it's much more major, then yes. While your modem's on, the infrastructure going to that may be off. So these are some very simple tools, as you can see, that can actually save you from a lot of headache. If you do have any questions or not quite sure what wattage I need and all that, you can go ahead and contact us at Nevada IT, and we'll be happy to assist you in the process of selecting the right UPS or if I even need one. Because not necessarily does every employee in the building necessarily need one. It just depends on what it is your need is and how critical, if there's any downtime or if they lose that work, is that going to impact the business. But UPS is a great tool. Same with the surge protector. Actually, the surge protector I almost consider required. I do get with your laptops, you got a wall plug, you get a wall plug. Guess what? You should be happy to have that because you might be going to coffee shops, Starbucks, at the airport. use what you got. You know, you can always throw a surge protector into your laptop bag and take it with you, and that is a great idea, but that's not always the ideal. But when it comes to your dedicated hardware that stays in place, especially servers or very high-end computers, always go with a surge protector. Anyway, if you have any questions, leave a comment, and this is Damien with Nevada IT Solutions, signing out.